I made a hollow Doomscizor D6 prototype combo. I think it's gonna be very broken. My goodness. Okay. Welcome to the spider web. This is Spyder here, and I finally made a hollow Doomscizor D6 prototype combo. Hollow Doomscizor is Hasbro's version of hollow Deathscizor, which should be... well, we never actually got any pictures of it, so I'm going based off of the Takara Tomy stock. And most likely the Hasbro stock is going to be the exact same. I would talk more about it, but I'm gonna wait for a minute. Let me just go over the parts. Alright, so basically, I just got Krusher Doomscizor D3. I guess if you want to, you can scan the QR code. I don't know if you can actually get that, but whatever. Normally I don't do that in the middle of the video or at the very beginning of it, but oh well, there you go. Yeah, and I know it still has a sliding scythe thing, but honestly, the scythe didn't really do too much. Now, if you compare this to hollow Deathscizor, that scythe is huge. Huge. Now, the main gimmick of it was weight distribution. Well, unequal weight distribution. Well, the scythe was full of metal, and it was like a heavy part. It was supposed to be off balance, but it resulted in great hits. I don't think Hasbro will load a bunch of metal in it in hollow, or their version of hollow. Maybe they'll add a bit around the tip of it, kind of similar to how they handled Accel X4. How they didn't make such a huge metal sword; they just put metal at the very edge of it. It was still a very viable bay, or ring. I mean, it was kind of off balance, but you know, Accel. Yeah, I think it'll overall be pretty good. And think about it, hollow might actually be hollowed, as in it might be hollowed out. You know, because you know how Hasbro does things. But Krusher Doomscizor for Hasbro was also hollowed out, as you can see, and it was still a very strong bay. I gotta tell you, it was still pretty strong in their meta. And I think it was... could it beat the Takara Tomy version? I'm only saying that because normally they don't actually... hollowed out bays don't really do well against Takara Tomy bays. I don't know. It's possible. It's possible. So do I think Hasbro's hollow will be good? Yes, pretty much. Now let's blitz through the other parts. I used one dash for unequal weight distribution, and the frame I just used Vortex again because Vortex is literally just a dupe of Axe, or like the Axe frame is pretty much just an upgrade version of it. Okay, I'm having a hard time getting this off. 1 second. So I just did a pro gamer move and grabbed the red Vortex frame so I can compare it to the Axe frame. I mean, just look at the protrusions on this thing. They both have 3 protrusions, but the Axe frame has bigger protrusions, and protrusions are like these marks right here, like the little lump kind of like things. So yeah, hopefully Hasbro makes it and not just cheaps it out and makes a black Vortex. Please don't. I mean, you make chassis discs, please. Alright, and now the Accel driver. I actually didn't think I had this, but thanks to Diomedes D2, yeah, I got it. I had that bay for a long time, but I never really used it. But yeah, here we go, Accel. Obvious choice. Very obvious choice, and boom. Alright, now let's get to the test valves. I talked long enough. Not really. Wow, I didn't know your carpet was brown, Spyder. Yeah, my carpet is brown. Hey, what happened to that awesome tarp you had under there? Oh, it was a flat bed sheet that I never slept on because I didn't like it. But it was dirty, so I decided to just throw in the laundry, and I was too lazy to just wait for it to be finished before I made this video. test launch in the red Speedstorm Stadium. Alright, Doomscizor, so you scraped a whole bunch. Now, one thing, it's just on Accel, not high Accel. The Takara Tomy version came with high Accel. I do not like Accel. In general, I just don't like it. It's kind of weak. I mean, talking about as a driver, it's very off balance. I mean, it's easy to take out. But for this build, of course, I'm gonna have to use it. Hasbro's obviously gonna make a high Accel. Some people like making fun. Okay, you know what? Hang on. Special guest Mirage Fafnir prototype promo, which is this guy's Fafnir 1'Vortex. Nothing. I'm gonna do a test battle against this. Bro, I would just, I'm actually gonna. I would have so Doomscizor fell off the launcher, but I would have just started again. But this is a Fafnir, so I'm like, you're really just giving Fafnir the advantage here by allowing it to spin steal from you. Yeah, I really don't like Accel. It's off balance. It's pretty off balance driver. Okay, pretty much a draw. Some people like making fun of Hasbro when it comes to the high drivers. Like, Takara Tomy says high this or high that. Like, they say like, oh, watch Hasbro say high Accel SP or high Accel SPM. Even though the Speedstorm drivers are already tall, they're gonna make a double whammy type of thing. Lol. Honestly, I find really stupid. Now, if Hasbro actually did do that, okay, but I don't think Hasbro's that dumb. I mean, they slapped rubber on Mirage Fafnir after all this time. I mean, they listen to the fans and stuff, and so if you're gonna mock them for that, they might not actually do it. Like, I find that so hilarious how people try to make fun of Hasbro and then Hasbro just wrecks them, like, without even saying a word. B2 right? Colossal Helios. So yes, Doomscizor going against some left spins. Wow. Okay. You gotta see how Doomscizor does against rights, but I really want to test it out against lefts. Wow, Doomscizor. Yeah. Because you don't have that height and LAD, you're bound to be a big loser right now. That's okay, that's okay. We'll have to see too about your evolution. Alright. Now, let's throw in Master Devilos. 3, 2, 1, red. I can feel bad. Wow. Okay. Whoa. Look at Accel! Look, you can't tell me that's an attack driver. It's just sitting in this. What? Devilos is. Alright, to be fair, it's in the red stadium, yeah, but I see an attack type to do a lot more in the red stadium. I mean, look at Master Devilos, it's swirling around. At least it's moving. At least Devilos is moving. Then again, it's not a hyper speed driver, so of course it would be more aggressive. Hey! Alright. I would do more in this stadium, but that was just boring. No, I can't do that. I have to do one more. I did against 2 balance types. I gotta do against one attack type or defense type. That's in right spin. I can't do another stamina type. I would do glide, but I'll save that till later. You know what? I did mention Excalius, so I'm gonna put up against Excalius. And it's slingshot mode. Get it, Doomscizor! Y'all know how broken you are as a layer. I don't know about your driver though. Whoa! Look at that! You see that? Doomscizor had trash stamina. Not Doomscizor. I mean, you also have trash stamina, but I'm talking about Excalius. Yeah, sadly Excalius' stamina isn't too good, but you can easily swap out the driver. Make it way better. Excalius is a really good bag despite not having the best of stamina. Like, stock combo wise, it's still pretty good on Hasbro's part. Like, thank you. Alright, now we're back in here. I'm gonna put up against Glyph Pegasus. For those who actually forgot there was such a thing as a Glyph Pegasus for Hasbro, yeah. It's a very strong bag. 3, 2, 1, right. Probably the last Hyper Spear in this entire video. Wow, Doomscizor, okay. Yo, Doomscizor beats this thing. Ah, Glyph with the LAD. Oh my goodness. Alright, so Doomscizor took that hard L right there. Well, I can't really say it was that hard of an L. I was going against the Hyper Spear bag. It did pretty good. It nearly got the victory. Alright, let's put up against glide, rock the board. 3, 2, 1, rip. As an attack bait, you should be doing something better against these stamina types, Doomscizor. Don't get me wrong, you don't have the highest of drivers, but come on, man. Why are you just? I don't like Accel. It's not an aggressive. Like how can you say it's an attack driver and then have it sit in the center? And this isn't the Hasbro only thing. The Takara Tomy version wasn't that aggressive either. The high Accel bounced like salamander of ice, but it had like not too good stamina. All right, you know what? Okay, good show. Let's throw it up against Dread Phoenix. You're Doomscizor. Dread Phoenix should not be able to beat you right now. Interesting. Did Phoenix go in slingshot mode? Phoenix went in slingshot mode, boy.
Bruh.
Like, why? I know you were in bowering mode. It must have hit the tornado ridge and triggered it. So.
That went well.
That's the thing I don't like about Friction Slingshot. It has a habit of going in slingshot mode on its own. Alright, that's okay. That's okay. You know, let's put up against a Switch Strike Bay. Make it easier for it. Shelter Regulus. Come on, get it! It's Regulus. You should have an easy victory here. Yeah, use the Surge Zone. Look at that. Burst finish. Yeah. Okay, despite Doomscizor not getting the most of victories here, it didn't burst throughout the entire vid. So far, it didn't burst. I hope I didn't jinx it. Hope I really don't jinx it, but it didn't burst. Alright, so props to that, Zay, for not bursting at all. Let's put up against the left spin. Speaking of, I'm gonna put up against Salamander for the memes, because you know, Salamander can jump and you should get this joke by now. Alright. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Salamander! Let's see how Doomscizor handles this guy. Come on. Come on. Look, Accel is holding you back. You lost a Salamander in attack mode. Accel is handling... Yes, it's holding you back, boy. It's holding you back. It's holding my poor Doomscizor back. I do not like Accel. It's been fun. It's up against my Raid Luinor prototype combo, which is really Zone Luinor. Drake. Glaive and Destroy Slingshot. Whoa! Alright, huge hits. You gotta get a burst. You gotta get a burst, Doomscizor. Oh wow, huge hits. Wait, okay, you get a burst and you don't burst. Please, just don't burst, Doomscizor. Okay, it lost to zone, but it didn't burst. That is what I'm talking about. So I believe Hollow will have a lot of burst resistance, but be very off balance. Stock-wise, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of good drivers you can give it. I bet if you give it a Hyper Speed driver, it'll be very good. Like, very broken. Very broken. Oh my gosh. Alright, we can't have a prototype test style when we not use Curse of Tomb. I mean, come on, man. Now, I really think you'll lose the Curse. Do turn that. Alright. Get it, Doomscizor. Ooh, maybe. Yeah, see, Doomscizor just. Oh, won! Yo, beat Curse!
I win!
Okay. Yeah, get out of here, Curse of Tomb. You took that L. You didn't burst, but you still took that L. So much for your universe driver, buddy. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking trash. 3, 2, 1, there. Super Hyperion. Let's go, Doomscizor. Wow. Huge hit. No! Huge hit. Huge hit. No. It just had to burst. After all this, it just had to burst. Why? Hyperion is OP. Why is Hyperion so good? It's a good thing it's very good, but he just had to kill my poor Doomscizor. And Doomscizor is supposed to be the Reaper here. You should be destroying everything. Alright, you know what? Final thoughts. Oh, it took so many L's, bruh. I give this prototype combo a 4 out of 10. I mean, it got some wins, but it didn't get any burst. It's too short, the part to hit against anything. Now, if you give it like a taller driver, it'll probably be better a little bit. Maybe. I mean, you can always give Doomscizor a much better driver. Let's talk about if you're trying to make a prototype combo. Now, that's something else. That would be... No, this is not a good prototype combo. This is probably the worst prototype combo I've ever made. Then again... Nah, I still think this is the worst prototype combo I ever made. Rip Doomscizor, don't worry. Hollow itself, when Hasbro actually releases Hollow, I'll find combos for Hasbro to make it super OP. I will find OP combos for Doomscizor. Stay tuned for videos like that. I'm gonna start them up probably next week. Alright. Also, when I get Brave Valtrek, I'll try to make it a lot better than it already is and do some combo testing to show y'all that it's not a trash layer. A lot of people think the Brave ring is completely useless. I don't believe so, and I'm going to try to prove it. Alright. Thank y'all for watching. Keep blading. If you haven't heard that, there's some failed finger snaps.
My path is clear. I've made my choice.